All right, we're here to pick up a couple units that I won online. We're here at Uhaul. Last time I came to this facility, that building right there was the only one. They had just bought it. It was an old car dealership. And now they've built this whole big building here. And that's where the units are that we're getting today are. But it was two different units that I won, a 10 by 15 and a 5 by 10 is what I won online. They looked like they might be the same person's units. They kind of had similar stuff. I wasn't really sure, but it turns out that they are the same person's units. And then this is what's happened with these units. A lady, she had all of this stuff on a U-Haul, on a big 26-foot U-Haul, and she was waiting on her house to close. So she parked the U-Haul right out here, outside the building, and never came back to get it. And they kept calling her, and apparently something happened with the house. So she never came back. So they ended up, they needed the U-Haul and everything out of the way, so they unloaded it and put it into these units here. And you know, they kept waiting and trying to get in contact with everything, and never heard from them again. So eventually, you know, they told her they were going to sell it, and then they sold it in the auction. So that's what happened with this stuff. And then also the other weird thing is one of the units was listed as a 10 by 15, but actually it's okay, I won a 5 by 10, which I got that, and then the other unit was listed as a 10 by 15. It's actually a 10 by 10 and a 5 by 10, but all the pictures that were from the 10 by 15 are of the 10 by 10, because when you go to open the door on the smaller 5 by 10, you can't even get the door open, and I immediately could tell the stuff in there was not in the pictures. So what's in I mean, I don't really know what's in much of any of them because there's a lot of boxes and stuff, but whatever's in the 5 by 10, I really don't know because it wasn't in the pictures. It was listed, you know, as a 10 by 15, which it really wasn't. So this whole unit's a little bit confusing, but I think it's still going to turn out good. But a little bit of an odd story on this one here. Hold on, I think we're going back that way. I think 1767. I think is the one we're looking for. No, why am I in the world? All right, hold on. I'm gonna have to pull out the my phone and look at the invoice. But that's the deal on the units. We're here to get them. The 5 by 10, I paid $210. The 10 by 15, which is actually 2 units, I paid $160. So both of them I get pretty cheap. For already when they came in, took the locks off. We flipped the door open real quick to see what was. Make sure they're the right ones, and looks pretty good for the amount that I paid. It's going to turn out pretty good. But let's see if we can figure out exactly where these things are now. This is the one that was listed as a 5 by 10. It is a 5 by 10. Hold on, there's an alarm going off. It'll stop in just a second. Okay, now that that's over. Yeah, this is the one that was actually listed as a 5 by 10. It is a 5 by 10. But like I said, it's all the same lady's stuff, so it really doesn't matter at this point. But, you know, this could turn out good because she wasn't planning. She was trying to move into a new house and, you know, didn't have all this stuff was going to go to the new house and didn't come back and go through any of this stuff. So, you know, that could be a good thing that, you know, it wasn't like she put the stuff in there, you know, and was planning on storing it, so held some stuff back. There might be some stuff in here that normally she wouldn't have put in here, but whatever happened in her life, I don't know. And she didn't come back to get it, so we will see. But so far, so on this one, it looks pretty good. We got some nice lamps here, TV, more nice lamps, some nice little accent furniture here. And hopefully this thing is in here, which it looks like it is. It looks like it's brand new. This thing right here, I was looking because this was right in the front of the picture. I didn't know the exact model, but I knew it was a DeLonghi Pinguino portable AC. They're like somewhere between like $400 and $800 for that thing right now at Walmart. And it's the perfect time of year because it's hot. So we'll start going through and seeing, but it looks like it's going to turn out pretty good. And The other ones that when they open up, we flipped the door open. The 10 by 10 looked really nice and neat, and the other one, the one that I don't even think there was any pictures of, I can only get the door open about a foot. So, because there's stuff up against the door. Let's start loading this thing up. All right, this one here turned out to be a lot of what's in here is all the bagged up stuff, clothes, but there's all kinds, it's not just clothes, but all kinds of bagged up stuff. There were a few boxes and stuff in the front. All right, this unit right here, this DeLonghi Pinguino, it's a portable air conditioner and heater. And the cheapest, I'm looking up online, the cheapest thing that I'm finding that's this brand, I don't know if you can even see that, but it's a heater and an air conditioner, $820 at Walmart. There's one for $890 on eBay. Some of these are just ACs that are cheaper, but all the ones that are both are there. That's the cheapest one I've seen on some other, I've never heard of this website, $674. So that thing should be, and this is brand new, never been opened. So probably gonna get probably gonna ask $400, and I'd take, I'll take a little bit less if somebody asks me, but should be somewhere in the range of $350 to $400 on that item. So that one item there should almost pay for both of all the units put together. So not a bad deal at all. But yeah, like I was telling you, it's kind of a weird deal going on here with these units, the way it was on the truck, taken off and everything. But if you've been buying storage units a long time and you've bought from Uhaul, this is kind of normal for Uhaul, for there to be weird stuff going on with stuff left on their trucks and stuff getting moved around. A lot of weird stuff like that happens with Uhaul. Most other facilities it doesn't happen, but because of the fact that they rent all of these trucks at their facilities, they end up with a lot of strange stuff that ends up happening. Sometimes you got to kind of be wary, but the only thing with this is they weren't really sure if this lady was coming back for her stuff, so I'm not really worried that anything was taken, because when they put it into these units, they were under the impression that she was probably going to come back, so most likely nothing was messed with. Are you trying to make me look bad? She's doing 2 carts at one time, trying to show me up. All right, we finished loading that first 5 by 10, and after the front little section where we got the TV, the air condition, the chair, and these lamps, it was all pretty much bags, garbage bags. There was a couple boxes, kind of smashed up boxes, sheet bags, just full of anything and everything. Not just clothes, but all kinds of stuff. Everything from literal garbage to brand new stuff and everything in between. There was stuff leaking out of some of the bags, like, cosmetic type stuff to food and everything. And so there'll probably be some good stuff in it, but there's going to be some nasty stuff, and there's some broken stuff. Because when you start putting everything from out of the kitchen cabinets into a garbage bag, some of it's going to get broke. But so kind of a mess. Luckily, like I said, that heat and AC unit's gonna, be a pretty good little cell right there. But the rest of this stuff is gonna be a mess to go through. But there is good stuff. I saw brand new stuff. I mean, Christmas stuff, anything and everything. But there was some nasty stuff that came out also. So now we gotta go get the other part of this unit, which the next one we've already opened the door. It's a lot of boxes, some small furniture. Probably some bags, but hopefully not anything like this right here. All right, yeah, the bad thing about these inside facilities is you have to walk down all these hallways. Some of them go on forever. The good thing is there's a bathroom and a sink and soap sometimes, and sometimes a water fountain if you just run out of stuff to drink. And sometimes it's climate controlled, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's hotter in these places than it is outside, but today it is It's not super cool in here, but it's cool. Cooler than it is outside. We're heading down to this next unit. I just came and opened the door. And this one, like I said, it's gonna be pretty much boxes and some small furniture and stuff. But if we kind of look in here, looks like we got a massager if that's what's in there, but some of the stuff looks like it is. Bed frame right there. One of those big air mattresses. Nice little microwave. Another air, and there's already 2 or 3 in the last one that we saw. We didn't even look in the majority of those garbage bags. So, and this, when I was bidding, I thought this was an Apple computer, but apparently it's not. But I don't even, it's kind of weird, I don't see any name or anything, but I think it's an all-in-one. Still not really sure what kind of computer it is, but this, and then the other unit down here, let me kind of show this real quick, or what I can. This one here goes with that one, but I'm 99% sure there wasn't any pictures of this, but the door will barely open to about right here, then it kind of gets stuck. And this is supposed to be like a 5x10. So I don't really, guess we'll wait until we get that loaded, and then, because it might be one of those deals where once you start to pull it all open, you won't be able to get it closed. I don't even know if we're going to be able to get this unit today, so we will wait on that one. All right, I'm going to wait until we get all this back to go through most of these boxes, but I'm going to just open one real quick here just to kind of see. And look at this. This is brand new Panasonic cordless steam iron. Brand new. So that's just, hopefully that's a taste of what's, yeah, home shopping networks. So, and we've seen some other boxes that's, see, this is brand new, whatever it is. Some kind of pot.
Yeah.
Looks like a lid to a pot.
Copper shelf, 10-inch round pan with a lid.
There we go. So it looks like they were a home shopper. And then we got like this right here is in there, this neck massager. Let's open one more of that one, because that one just flips open just to kind of see, and then we'll stop. And this is just kind of your regular old junk, but
I got a drawer somewhere.
I think this is like a little tins unit. You sell.
Oh, that's your do.
I think that's what this is. Yep. Little tins unit. So that's good. Hold on, man.
I'm trying to
And
get
then
under
right
it
here
so
we
don't
got
move
what
it.
is this? Body wrap.
Moist heat body wrap now for
And
the
then,
neck and
what's this right
shoulders.
here? Quick sell. Oh, it's a selfie stick. So even this little box here has several good items in it. So it looks like it's going to turn out to have, it's going to be pretty good. So you can see there's just a ton of boxes in here stacked up, all back in there. Mostly pretty neat looking. And then you're seeing, look, Home Shopping Network, Zulily, that's Home Shopping Network. And then you got these priority mail boxes, priority mail. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of stuff here we can't even, we're not even close to getting to yet. Zulily, so they were ordering stuff online off of TV and off of the internet. We got a Kenmore. Wait a minute, let's see what this is back here. This is light right here. Oh, take it. Okay, a Kenmore, okay, infrared heater. I thought it was another air conditioner. Oh, and also right here, let me pull this out. I think this is another, like I had the portable heater and air conditioner, I think, or this might be a fan. Let's see. This is a, no, this is another portable air conditioner. We just need the vent for it. It almost, there goes the alarm again. Somebody else opened the door. But it almost looks like it's hardly been used, but we just need the vent, which actually, oh, Is this it? No, that's not it. We'll have to keep an eye out. But either way, I mean, it can still be sold because you can order that vent.
Yeah.
But it's probably here somewhere. Oh, and we did find, which I didn't open it, a pretty heavy package. It was like in a shipping box, but then it had been wrapped for Christmas. And it had never been opened. It was just kind of from being in here, one part of it was a little bit ripped. So you could see inside that it was like a shipping box. But it had never been fully open, and the box inside had never been open. So some kind of gift that either they were going to send or somebody sent to them. So we've gotten these units before where you just get a lot of brand new stuff. Like right here, I don't know what, maybe some vitamins. Vitamix, I don't know if it's actually in there or not. Another shipping box. But definitely going to be like 2 videos, maybe 3, I don't know. One of us kind of loading it and see what we find here. Another one kind of going through some of these boxes and seeing what we find. And like I said, we might have to come back for that unit down there. And if we have to come back for that, we'll just make a whole another video just for when we pull that unit out. And I just noticed right here, and it feels like it's in there, brand new white round accent table in that box right there. So Shopaholic, and that's the deal with so many of these storage units, is people just have too much stuff. They buy so much stuff that, you know, they're addicted to shopping, home shopping, Amazon, online, all that stuff. They just order. They don't even have room for it. It ends up in storage units. But I guarantee if you went down there and you opened up all these units, you would see so many people with brand new stuff that they just, you know, they have nowhere to put. They got too much stuff. It's an epidemic in America, stuff. I mean, these facilities are everywhere and they're just packed full. And as you can see, they're all just sitting here. Most of these, nobody ever comes and ever opens up. They just sit here for years and years, never touched. People paying on them month after month after month for stuff they really don't need. But that's the way it is. And when they quit paying, that's when opportunity happens, and that's how we make a living. So I can't complain too much about it, but it is really it's like a hidden epidemic here in America. I don't know about other countries, but it is here because these facilities are everywhere. I mean, if you start paying attention, you'll notice they're everywhere. And just stuff, you know, every single facility, thousands of dollars, if not millions, at some of these big places of merchandise, from trash to treasure and everything in between. Literally, I mean, some of these things are gonna have gold, guns in them. I mean, there's really no telling, and it's all just sitting here. All right, we're getting down to the last little bit around the back and the edges here, and there's our glass for that table and chairs. Looks like we've got a headboard. I don't see any other pieces. I think it's just a headboard. This is a metal bed front bench, like that right there. Never been opened. This is a shelf. And this is a shelf also. It's never been opened. There's a picture right there. Just kind of a little basic shelf. And, oh man, look at this. It's a nice rainfall brushed nickel shower head. And look at this here. This whole big box here has all these shipping boxes in it. We've had a lot of boxes like this that we haven't really opened, but let's look and see what's in some of these. Got these priority mail boxes. Is it just clothes in here? Or? This is a clothing item, but it's brand new. It's a brand new Calvin Klein shirt. Oh, I'm stepping in something that was leaking out of that box. So it's just new clothes. Yeah, all brand new. I don't know if this was stuff that they were shipped to or what. Maybe they just went to the because you can get these for free.
For free, yeah.
They went to the post and got these to put their stuff in. That says, I don't know, I can't really tell. It has a bunch of words on there, but they don't make sense. But it looks like it's closed also.
Mm-hmm. Still in the bag. It was all in. That's Dee Dee's Discounts. That's a thrift store. I don't know if that's where that's from or not. winter garments.
Alright, so it looks like more new clothes maybe. So I don't know if that's all clothes down in there in these boxes. I've seen quite a few, but that's what was in there. What's this? Here's a it's just like a throw blanket. Yeah, or a wrap. Angel wrap. And then here's another here's another rainfall shower head. So more brand new stuff, and then see here's a and that feels like it might be clothes in there. That's all taped up. That sounds like something else besides clothes. Here's another item down in here. Let's see. This is something they ordered. It's another wrap. I guess one of those things it's like a towel basically when you come out of the shower. I'm thinking that's what that is. And that is not clothes. Beauty amplified. Was it like a curling iron? And pretty much feels like it's in there.
Flat iron accessory kit.
Okay, so that goes with that, I guess.
Accessories to go with that, yeah.
So that looks like something that maybe they did have shipped to them. So I'm not really sure if all this stuff was shipped to them or just some of it, because the clothes kind of look like they just stuck them in there. But a lot of I mean, most of the stuff we haven't even looked in because we just don't. If we sat here and looked at all these, we would be here at the storage facility all night and still not get a whole trailer load together. So most of it we go through once we get back. Here's a little wicker table. And this looks like something that's never been opened, but I'm not really sure. Okay, it says neck and shoulder massager. I'm not 100%, but it just kind of has the look and feel like it hasn't been opened before. And there's another priority shipping box. These things are all over, and a lot of these boxes inside of them are priority shipping box. If you look in there, we got a bunch of Christmas lights and stuff. Looks like in really good shape. Paperwork, magazines, and back here behind this box that we were just looking in is a big box. Looks like it's just closed. Oh, there's the, so they did have the teeter thing. I found the mat, you know, the inverter where you hang upside down. Here's the box for it. Wonder if it could be in that other unit we haven't opened yet. Okay, this big old box is full of like shoes, clothes. There's all kinds of shoes down in there. Let me move this bed frame. Look over here. Dishes. Clothing maybe, I don't know. This big box here says, this is the Vitamix one. I don't know what Vitamix is and if it's even in here. And I brought a box cutter, but it's out in the truck, so it's something brand new. I don't know if it's like some of a small appliance of some sort or just actual vitamins or something. Hold up.
Am I facing the right way?
Yeah. I think it's some kind of small appliance of some sort. Oh, it's like a fancy blender, Vitamix. I'll have to look that thing up. Some of those blenders can be pretty expensive. small percentage of stuff we've opened so far. We found a lot of brand new stuff, a lot of nice stuff. And while we're going, see, here we go again. Motion security light. Oh, look down in here. It's these little solar motion triple head LED lights. There's 1, 2, and then something else right here. First alert. That might be a smoke detector. All right, this one is all cleaned out. We just gotta sweep it out. There's some nasty gunk on the floor, but we don't do that. Facility, they come and mop that out, something that was leaking out the bottom of the box in there. This one here, we gotta come back for. We do have some more room on the truck, but we opened this thing up just maybe to see, and it's packed full. Just don't think we were gonna have enough room, and we're pretty much ready to go. If I knew it was gonna fit for sure, I'd do it, but I just don't really think 100% that it's gonna fit. I think we'd come up short, so we're just gonna come back another day, finish that one up. And but that one does go with these, but I'll probably do a separate video on that, and then a separate video of us going through some of these boxes, because there's a ton of boxes. We've only looked in just a few of them. So far so good. A lot of brand new stuff. Just good stuff overall. When you don't pay a whole lot, it makes it, it just makes it that much easier. And I didn't pay a whole lot for these units. And so far so good. But we will see. Home Shopping Network. What are the other places? I don't remember. They were just ordering stuff offline and off of TV. And some of it they were using and some of it they weren't. But as you can see, still got this little bit of stuff here, that little bit of stuff, that to put on the trailer. And we're almost full. I mean, I've got a little bit more room, but I just don't think it was gonna fit. So we'll get this unloaded, come back another day. But that's it for this video. And like I said, there will be a part 2 and a part 3 most likely. Another day in the resale business, another day, another unit loaded, another unit down, still more to go. If you want to see more like this, hit the like button, hit the comment button, ask us questions, put a comment out there. We like to read those. And hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We'll be making lots more videos like this. Storage units, as the alarm goes off inside. Storage units, picking, auctions, thrifting, all that kind of stuff. Every day, that's what we do. Everybody have a good one.